All right, good morning, guys. Good morning. Sometimes you got to try to to get your life. It's like it's been a minute since I came up here and did all the things the way I probably should be doing them. So I decided I'm going to come up here and try to do this today and speak with you guys really quickly. But good morning, and good morning. Now it's what, almost 9 a.m. So I'm just getting into the office slash homeschool room. Some of you may be watching from my personal page. So hi, welcome, welcome. I haven't been up here doing lives for business in a while, but I thought this message was probably something that a lot of people, even those who don't own businesses, could get something from. So I'm hopping up here. I will do a disclaimer. My eyes have been really bothering me. For those of you who don't know, I have a rare eye condition called uveitis, and it's been acting up. It's been acting up. It's been acting up. So even though I'm trying to be as extra as possible today, giving you guys some really cool graphics on the screen and things like that, bear with me because, yeah, I am struggling to see today. But the show must go on. The show must go on. So good morning. Again, just for those of you who don't know me and my business capacity, I'm Corey Fonville Foster. I am the owner of iRock Marketable Business Solutions based here in Virginia, USA. And my company is all about helping small businesses solve big marketing problems on a budget. So thank you if you are checking this out live. Howdy. If you're watching the replay, what's up? Today I just wanted to talk because I was talking to people that are in my close circle, and I was saying that, I really pride myself on being very transparent about like my condition because I think it helps other people who are struggling. I know early on I felt very isolated, very alone, and there was just nobody I knew that had the condition. And it was just frustrating because I was like, oh my gosh, like why is this happening to me? And for a long time I actually let it limit me so much. I was like, oh, I can't drive because I can't see right now, so I can't leave the house, I can't go anywhere, I'm just going to stay in the room and be sad, be depressed. And I really wasn't making any progress in my life. And then eventually, thank God, I got out of that mindset. But I don't want anybody else to have to go through that, especially not for the length of time I did. So today I wanted to come on and just speak to your heart for a second, and then also talk to you a little bit about the business, as we have a new event coming up that actually fits right in with this topic. So today's topic is hey, I got it. Sandpaper gift. Sandpaper gift. And you might be saying, what the heck is a sandpaper gift? Well, I had never heard of it before this weekend, but there's always a reason, right? There's no such thing as coincidence. So I was in a funk. Let's backtrack. I was in a funk on Saturday. Well, actually, we'll start back Friday. Actually, no, we'll start back before that. Last week, I think I talked about it a little bit. I had an appointment with my eye doctor. Initially, I actually got it just because I wanted to get some documents filled out to be able to continue to drive because my eyes have been pretty stable. But I have been having a lot of migraines and things, so they decided to do a test to check my nerves and to make sure everything was okay. Long story short, test went horrible, almost passed out at the clinic. It was a big old mess. And that was like the beginning of the downward, the downward spiral of really feeling kind of crummy. So I got through that. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I kind of got bad news that my the eye that I can't see out of my left eye wasn't doing well. And I was going to have to increase my medication, which is like, like you're making progress. I got down to only using just a really small amount. But they said, we got to go up, and not up by a little. I got down to taking 1 drop a day, and I had to go up to 6 drops. So it was a really big setback. And I was kind of like, dang, did I do everything I should do? Like, why is this happening to me? And I was just frustrated. And I tried to kind of get myself back in the mood last week and just stay positive, because I found that when I stay focused on the things I can control and staying positive, it's so much more helpful. So fast track to Friday, I was like, oh, I feel crummy, feel crummy, but it's gonna be okay. Saturday came and my day started off bad. I didn't sleep well, woke up late. Just one of those like when it rains, it pours. I did have a little bit of a reprieve because I went out for a little bit with my family. I had to. I had already said I would, and did a little bit of back to school shopping. But with that being said, when I go out into the sunlight, it really, puts a strain on my eyes. So by the time I came home, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna rest because my eyes hurt. But I hadn't spent much time with my husband. And those of you who know me, weekends are me and my husband's time. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna again be positive. Go out with my husband. And this is when the rubber met the road. Went out with my husband. We went to a Mexican restaurant, place we had been before, and they had paper menus. And so I got my menu. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I wanted to look through it. When I opened up the menu, I realized I could not read the words. Guys, like my eyes are watery thinking about it. I was so distraught in that moment. In the middle of the restaurant, people around. We're not in like a booth. We're in the middle of the restaurant at a table. And it took all I had in me not to cry in that moment, because if you've heard my story, you know that I went years not being able to read like text on paper because my eyes would not focus for it. And it was nothing I could do about it. And luckily after surgery, after a lot of work and health, concerns, everything, kind of fell into place. I was able to read again, which was a major milestone. But to go and be at the restaurant, it could have been a variety of like light mixed with the fact that my eyes are in a flare, mixed with I'm taking drops that also make my eyes a little blurry. But it didn't even matter. In that moment, I was just distraught. It felt like nothing I had done into that moment had mattered because I was back to zero, not being able to read. Guys, when I tell you, it was a blow. It was a blow. And I was pretty much down and out. I tried to get myself back together Sunday night. So I'm in a better place because I heard a lady speak. And it was so crazy because I wasn't looking at her talk because I was listening to it on my computer because my eyes were hurting. But she said, have you ever got a sandpaper gift? I was like, what the heck is that? And she was like, a sandpaper gift. And the only way I could really describe it is pretend you get, like, there's a gift that you really need, that you want. But it's in a box covered in sandpaper. And every time you touch it, you feel that prickly, uncomfortable feeling, right? That's a sandpaper gift. And for me, I had already been planning over a month, probably a couple of months actually, to do this event coming. And I'll even post that for you guys. Let me see where it's at. It's an event. It's called Doing Business with Disabilities, happening August 16th through the 22nd. You can actually register now. I'll make sure I link it before we hop off. But I was planning on doing it. And I have been talking to different people, and I was saying, I'm really trying to like remember what I was like when I was like really depressed and sad and in that space where I needed some support to be able to push to do my business, and all the things that I went through. And it's so crazy because that's what I mean, that sandpaper. I don't want to be going through this, but I think that, and you don't have to believe as I do, but I believe that God was like, let me give you a taint of this to remember what it was like when you were stressed and frustrated, and when you were supposed to be working, but you're like, crap, I can't because I can't see. I did business this weekend in that funk. I literally had a meeting with somebody and I kept saying, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I could not see my screen well. I had to take so many breaks. And like, I hope this clears up soon. Regardless if it does or if it doesn't, I'm going to still do business. But it was a reminder. It was a sandpaper gift of like, yo, this is what it used to be like. This is how hard you used to have to try and maneuver around your condition. And I think that it came at the right time because now I am able to more humbly and vulnerably talk to other people about, yeah, this is real. I had to go back and think, okay, like, how did I do this before I had the surgery? And my eye condition goes like a roller coaster. Sometimes I'm doing really well, sometimes I'm not. And so I just have to go back and say, let me pause, let me not get super discouraged and fall back into that pit of darkness, and let me take a moment and say, okay, you got this. You figured all this out once. You can figure it out again. So I said, okay, I know I need to take breaks. So I started taking breaks, and I was talking to a good friend. Thank you, Jackie, for being. She was like, you know what? You got some stuff accomplished today. Don't stress, because I'm telling you guys, tears be rolling. I'm just like, how I want to send emails, but you can't right now. And so just knowing that and being okay with it and saying, you know what, when I get up in the morning, I'll do the emails. And I said, you know what, I'm going to make smaller to-do lists and get the things I absolutely need to get done. And the things I can get done, I'll try. And if I can't, it's okay. So that I'm not overwhelming myself with a lot of obligations to do things, and not getting them done and feeling bad for myself. Like, guys, I want to look cute for you, but it's not going to happen today. You got eyebrows. I can barely see. I have no clue really what my face looks like right now. It's okay. Just like I told you, I'm going to do this live. And then I decide, oh, I'm going to do it on this way versus just with my phone, so I can be able to put some information in here for you. But if there's any spelling errors, it's going to be okay, because I can't see really well. And if I put up the wrong link, it's okay. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because sometimes, yeah, you get a sandpaper gift. Matter of fact, me and my mom, I'll share the story with you real quick. Me and my mom, while we were at the store, going school shopping for the kids, we were joking because I told my mom, she's one of the people like, let's get in and get out. I said, you need to learn patience. So you need to ask God for patience. She said, I don't want to ask him for that, because when you ask God for patience, he puts you in positions where you need to learn to be more patient. And I said, exactly. So, I have been asking, like, I really want this to be successful. I really want to be able to, help people, and pour into their hearts and make a difference. And I've been really struggling to really feel that connection, even though I am somebody living with a disability, suffering from chronic illness, and I go through my own things. I've been really reaching out to people, like, tell me, like, what's your story? Because I want to make sure I'm giving people what they need. And God was like, oh, hold on, tap, tap. Let me remind you of the hardest part, because then you'll be able to really be honest and really be vulnerable with these people and give them exactly what they need. So I wanted to put that out there to you guys, because maybe you're going through your own struggles right now. Maybe it's with chronic illness, maybe it's with disabilities, maybe it's something else. Maybe you're learning patience right now. Maybe that's what God is putting in front of you. And it's not always fun. Sometimes it's prickly, sometimes it's uncomfortable, sometimes it's scratchy. But the thing that we have to be able to do, especially if you do have a business, because there are going to be some struggle times, some struggle seasons in there, is look at it for what it is. It's a gift, a chance to learn, a chance to be humbled, a chance to make mistakes, a chance to overcome hurdles. Like, who doesn't like a great I made it story? Maybe this is your chance to make that I made it story. And that's okay. I'm not saying, live in la la land. No, it's still hard, guys. It's hard. Like I told you, I'm living the struggle at this moment. I'm not trying to tell you, like, shake it off and just smile. Absolutely not. If you need to cry, cry. Guys, if you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to take breaks, take breaks. If you need to call a friend, call a friend. But don't give up. Don't be so deep that the walls are closing in around you that you just say, oh, I'm done. I can't. Because I've been there and I've done that. I've done that. I've said, I remember when I was younger, I used to say, I'm going to be special one day. I'm going to be, remembered. And then when this condition was at its worst, I was like, well, maybe I'm just going to be normal. maybe that's not for me. Maybe I'm just going to be what I am, and there's nothing else for me. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that, because no matter what happens within my life and dealing with this condition or anything else that gets thrown my way, the one thing I'm not going to do is give up. And I don't want you guys to give up either. So if you do know someone, because I'm not going to keep you, I'm not going to keep you long. But if you do know anyone who is living with a disability, seen or unseen, okay, seen or unseen. They don't have to tell me what their disability is. This is not a, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have? But living with a disability, seen or unseen, chronic illness, anything like that, and they happen to own a business, or they think they want to go into having a business because they want more income coming in. They want more flexibility. They want to be able to spend more time taking care of themselves. I know that was a big thing for me. I just when I was working my regular 9 to 5, I was like, okay, I can't see today though. What am I supposed to do? And your boss needs you to do the job. So it just wasn't a conducive environment for me. So if you're hearing anything that resonates with yourself or somebody that you care about, please send them my way. Our website is irockmarketablebusinessSolutions.com. And I'll put that there for you so you can see it. Definitely do check us out, because you can actually register for this event. I made it super low. It's only $29.99, guys. And I made it that way so that you would be able to get the benefit. And if you're saying, well, why didn't you make it free? It's because I learned a long time ago that if people don't pay, they don't pay attention. That's just real. I'm sure you can think of something you got for free that you didn't use, didn't go to, didn't really care about. So if they don't pay, they don't pay attention. So I wanted to make sure you did have a little investment in the program so that you really focus and try to get something out of it, but that it wasn't so much money that you said, you know what, I can't do this today. So $29.99 for this amazing event, Doing Business with Disabilities, happening August 16th through 22nd. This is a live event. We're going to be going live 1 p.m. every single day. That's Eastern Standard Time. But the great thing is, and I said, well, what if they can't do 1 p.m.? No worries. Each person that registers will have access to their own student dashboard where they can come back in and watch the videos later. Say they heard some good gems, but they want to hear it again, you can replay it. You have access to it. You're also going to get a workbook, which is really amazing. You're going to get some freebies to help you with your business, such as an email template. You're going to get, matter of fact, let me look, because I don't want to lie to you. Let me tell you exactly what you're going to get in the program. Usually I'm pretty good about my memory, but today is not that day, and that is okay. Amen. That is okay. So let's go. Let's dive in. Okay, let's see what you're going to get. So you get 7 days of live workshopping. That's at 1 p.m. And you still have access to the replays. You're going to get guided exercises. So you can get some homework, some things to work on. You're going to get a workbook that will guide you through all 7 days and some. You're also going to get free. So we're going to throw in some bonuses. You're going to get 90 days worth of action items to help bring engagement to your business. This is something I already offer. So if you're thinking, I don't have disabilities, but I want that, you can check out our website as well, and grab that visibility challenge. You're also going to get a marketing solutions worksheet that's going to help you with some very budget-friendly ways to scale up your business right now. And then you're going to get a starter business email template. So this is your welcome email sequence that I know a lot of you are needing. We're going to give that to you free. Why? Because we want you to feel empowered. Just because you're living with chronic illness or disability does not mean that you can't be an amazing, successful business owner. Doesn't mean that. And I get some of you are thinking, well, I don't even know what business I want to start. If you think it's something you may want to pursue, don't miss out on this opportunity, because I will only be doing this event once this year. I'm not sure if we're bringing it back next year, but it's been something that's been near and dear to my heart, because like I said, the whole reason why I'm in business, the whole reason why I stopped 9 to 5 is because of this illness, because of this chronic condition. It is no cure as of now, but I'm sure the Lord is working steadfast on it. But yeah, there's no cure right now. So I know that I'm going to probably be dealing with this for the rest of my life. And because of that, I know that I don't want this to be a reason why I am not successful, why I'm not special. Okay. Tell people we're not disabled, we're differently abled. We just have to know how to maneuver in a different way. And so one of the things that we're going to be covering in this Doing Business with Disabilities workshop is what I call the 3 M's. We're going to talk about our mindset, which is the biggest part of doing business with a disability. Our mindset. We're then going to go to marketing, because we got to get the word out. And last, we're going to talk about monetization, how to bring in the coins. So guys, we're going to cram a lot into 7 days, but we're doing it for you. This event was made specifically for you to be able to feel empowered and successful. So definitely do check it out. Like I said, you can check out the website. It's going across the screen, irockmarketablebusinesssolutions.com. If you go in the events and promotion section, you can register there. I'm also going to attach the flyer to wherever you're watching this, you'll see the flyer today along with the link to register. And it also gives you a rundown of what you get that I just mentioned and more. And it talks a little bit more about what the event is all about. So hopefully this resonated with you. I'm going to take this Sandpaper gift. I'm going to graciously accept it. I'm going to unwrap it and make sure that I pass it forward to you guys, because like I said, this is important. This is happening for a reason. My eyes have been stable for a mighty long time, guys. And nothing is coincidence. So I know that this didn't happen by chance. There had to be a reason. A week before now, or 2 weeks before, I should say, 2 weeks before the event, my eyes decided, well, we're going to act up. Come on now. That isn't coincidence. That's divine design right there. And guess what? I'm going to still show you guys. I'm going to try to come up here live every single day, during the week, every day, and talk to you guys more about the event, more about how I'm progressing. I can today see paper, like see writing on paper, but it's still a little hard to read. So I'm sure I'm moving in the right direction. I'm definitely positive that things will get better with time. But while we're here in the thick of it, into the thick of it, I'm going to be here sharing it with you, because I know that I talk about the rough times that I have, but I don't go back in and actually, show you in real time what it looked like. So I'm going to be vulnerable. If you have not already liked our iRock Marketable Business Solutions Facebook page, what are you doing? Please go and like it. Please go and like it. Please go and like it. And I would grab the link. I'm not sure if it'll let me. Let me see. Hopefully it doesn't cut me off here. Hopefully, I think we're still rolling. Let me try to grab the link for you guys, if at all possible, so that you can like the page. I think I got it. All right, I will put it in the comment section. I think that's right. We're going to just believe. You just got to go for it. All right, so I just put the Facebook page link. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, it should now be in the comment section. I'm also going to put the website in there for you. Give me 1 second. Yes, I just had to make sure it was right. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment section for you, so that you also have that link. And then let's see, last but not least, since I know I can do that, I'm going to run over and give you the event link for if you want to register, because I want to make this as easy as possible on you guys, so that there's no excuses. Like, this is put here. If you're seeing this today, then there's a reason. Like I said, nothing happens by coincidence. And we want to make sure that if, this is something you need, or somebody, I'm pretty sure if I'm talking about it and you're hearing it, somebody who could benefit from this workshop. And I'll put that in there for you. All right, so the link is in there with a little bit more information about the event. So definitely, like I said, check it out. We want to make sure that everybody who needs it is in the house on the 16th. And like I said, you get your own student dashboard. So you will have access. We're going to be going live in Zoom. So it's not just like Facebook Live, even though no hate to Facebook Live, but you will actually be able to see me, talk to me in real time. You don't have to type a comment. If anybody needs any special accommodations, let me know. I want to be as inclusive as I possibly can to everyone. So yeah, just please let me know what I can do to make sure that this is an inclusive environment, a safe space for all to learn and grow. But I think that is all for today. Let me just glance at my notes here. Yes. And hopefully this made sense, guys. I really think that everything lined up really great. like I said, the theme for today was the Sandpaper Gift. And I'm sure this lady didn't know me from Can of Paint. I just happened to hear what she had to say, and it really touched me to such an extent that I said, you know what, I'm going to share this. I almost shared it yesterday, but I said, no, let me wait till Monday to share it with you. And so I'm super excited about it. And like I said, doing business with disabilities, August 16th through 22nd, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm accepting registration up until the 15th of August. So you got about a week to get registered. I know we like to wait and think and stuff. It's only $29.99, guys. You have nothing to lose. Come in, because I promise you, you will get something out of it. Just the email template alone is worth the email template sequence is already worth that amount. Just having an email that you know is already set up, you're just plugging and chugging away. Just the workbook alone is worth that because of all the great information you're going to get from it. Just the visibility challenges, it's 1, 2, and 3. Still struggling with my hands right now, guys. 1, 2, and 3. That right there is a value of more than $29.99. So we've already tripled your investment just with that, because you can be able to monetize all of those things on your own. So when I tell you, I'm just trying to make sure that you pay attention. Like I said, if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. Outside of that, I'm just want to give so much to you, and I promise you, we're going to over deliver. All right, so that's all we have for today. I'm almost 30 minutes in. I didn't want this to be too long, but I do plan on coming back live um, Monday through Friday this week. And pray for me. Like, I'll take some prayers, pray for me. I'm trying to feel better sooner than later, most definitely. But I'm not gonna be sad and frustrated. Like, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So with that being said, guys, just remember, I rock, you rock, we all rock together. We got this. We got this. We're all going to be amazing business owners. And again, check out that Facebook page so that we can stay connected at all times. Talk to you guys later.